Crazy Mike, CrazyMikesapps.com with an iPhone app demo for SpaceOff by Totem Games. This application's in the games category and works on the iPhone and iPod Touch best, but also plays very nice on the iPad or iPad 2. Currently sells for only 99 cents. This is a fantastic shooter game where the accuracy of your aim determines whether you live or die during this intense face-off style game. Let's go ahead and tap on start and jump into the game. Right away you'll see there are two main game modes. There is me versus the angry computer or AI, or me versus somebody else on the same device. I'm going to show you that because this is one of those games that actually plays really nice on the iPhone, even though it's two-player on the same device. We'll go ahead and tap on start. And the way this works is, in most of the levels, you have blocks. Each of you have the same amount of blocks, and you're trying to get an asteroid through the blocks into the other player's side. So what you do to do that is you tap here to shoot, and that volleys the asteroid, and eventually the asteroid will come apart. It'll turn red because of the shooting, and once it turns red, it'll actually split into a number of pieces, and then that is trouble because now you have to not only manipulate one, but you've got two pieces to manipulate, and I'll just show you for the heck of it how quickly one of these can go through. There are power-ups that will come your way in the form of rockets and other explosives, which are very helpful because they help you to propel those items into your opponent's field. Once you get one of those asteroids, in this case, beyond their blocks and into the end, that is the end of it, and that finishes a match. Now there are 3 matches that you must finish to complete a level. I'm going to go ahead and tap on the pause, which is always going to be on the right where I tapped on it, in the middle of the game board. Sometimes on other matches or other levels, it'll actually be obscured by the terrain, but it's always going to be in the same spot, and you can see the levels here. Once you complete these, you can go on to the next one in multiplayer. And remember, this plays very nice on the iPad as well. Now I'm going to show you the AI, and there's a variety of levels in here. When you jump into single player, you can swipe over here and see the different locked arenas, and each of those arenas are a bunch of levels to play. We're going to go ahead and tap on this one. It has 2 planets against each other, Orbis, Curso, and it gives you a little bit of the background, and you're going to go through these levels. I'm going to tap on level 1. You can see it's Game Center enabled. It gives you some scoring options for 1-star, 2-star, or 3 stars. I've already finished this with 2 stars, so I did okay. Tap on start, and we're going to see the same game board, except I'm going to have an AI that's going to be very aggressive, and it's beaten me about 50% of the time that I've played this. I've played this level several times. Now again, you have a very aggressive AI, so this is no walk in the park game if you're playing against the computer, and you can see it doesn't give up easily, and you're going to have to keep an eye on it. This computer also, or the AI also, goes after the power-ups, because the power-ups are up for a toss. So when they come out, the first one that gets them is the one that gets them. So you need to remember that. And again, you can win this game playing the AI, but I'm telling you, you're going to get a challenge, and you're going to... and you can see once they turn red, they start getting close to blowing up, and once they blow up, now you have multiple pieces to deal with, and the multiple pieces can be quite harmful to you. And you may want to focus on one if you look like you're actually going to break through. But you want to get the rockets, because the rockets could actually... See, there you go. So the rockets helped me to push that asteroid past the AI's wall after I busted through it. Now you have to do 3 matches like this, but let me fast forward, and we'll go to a new level. We'll quit out of here, and I'll just give you an example of a farther level. Some levels have no bricks. Some have multiple bricks. We'll go to level 3, for example, and you can see the game board here, and when you jump into it, it's a little different, but you're going to have a big line of bricks to deal with both AIs, or not both AIs, but the AI as well as yourself. You got a couple of obtrusions there, so you have some extra things to bounce the object off of. It's not good because it can get trapped there like that. And again, this AI does not give up. It is relentless. Just remember that when you're playing this game, because you play games where the AI is sometimes a pushover, and this is not one of them. So you get the idea. Tap on pause, and we can head out of here. We'll quit. You see that it's got multiplayer, and again, it does play well on the iPad as well as the iPhone. There are some couple of other things that I want to show you in here. We go all the way out to the main menu area. And when you go in here, you have a help button which gives you a little bit of an infographic on how to play. It's very short, easy to understand. This is a pick up and play game. Not a lot of instructions. You just need to tap to volley the asteroid through your opponent's bricks or beyond your opponent's area. And that's pretty much the gist of the game. The only other thing is that it does have Apple Game Center, and you can check that out. Until next time, this has been Crazy Mike from Crazy Mike's Apps saying, see ya.